Nicole here with Minji, and today we're going to be doing a park it review. And obviously we're in a different location than usual. We have a lot of the outside areas here that Minji hasn't seen yet. There's a lot of different smells and sounds. So this environment, while being away from the dogs, having less of a distraction for her, this area being new is an ideal place to work on our progression with commands that Minji has gotten pretty well, such as park it. She only did this once and she did very, very well with that, so we'll be working on that again today. Okay, so first thing, we want to make sure that we, again, start off with those baby steps, doing a very brief review of what we have learned with park it. And I'm going to be walking her directly to the mat there and instructing her where I would like her to park it. Or you can tell her on your bed, or one of our clients uses go to place, so whatever you would like to do. But we want to make sure that she understands exactly where we want her to be, that we need her to stay there, and basically the whole entire review of park it. Sit. Good girl. Park it. That was very, very good. So her understanding the park it, making sure that she understands all points of what we're asking her to do. Boy, did she do a good job sitting, laying down. Of course, we don't want to say those commands as she's doing it now. We want this to be one nice, fluid motion, parking it of her going and immediately laying or sitting and laying down and waiting for us to come back and release her. Let's try it again. I'm going to create a little bit more distance, this time asking her to park it. Sit. Good girl. Sit. Park it. Okay, so that was pretty close. She stopped right in front of the mat, so let's try it again. Now she's really doing some sniffing over there. Let's try it one more time here. Minji, park it. Very, very good. Let's try that again. We want to make sure that we're doing a lot of repetition in regards to the park it command, and we want to make sure that we're consistent in how she does the command. So if you usually have her do it a certain way, let me know. I'd be more than happy to continue that way. However, if you do have her park it a certain way, consistency meaning that she has the same place that she parks it in, we practice it the same way every single time, pointing to where she needs to go, not saying any of the actual commands verbally. We want to use our hand signals, asking her to continue to do those commands. Let's try it again. Minji, park it. so I'm going to give her a little bit of space here. She did extremely well with that. And more often than not, when we stop right in front of the location that we are asking the dog to park it, they will stop there as well. She demonstrated that I think it was the past time before this, but making sure that she does go onto the mat. However, it may be a little bit difficult when we do stop right in front, but she sure got that pretty fast. And again, if she does not stay on that area completely, it's okay, as long as we're not having her there with most of her body off and maybe a paw only on that area. She's doing a great job. I'm just going to make a brief walk around here. And we can always give her something to really associate that park it location with something positive, such as giving her a Kong filled with some peanut butter or a Chewy, something for her to occupy her time, making sure that that might be the only place that she gets that item. So it's something for her to really look forward to, that this is really a positive place for her to be. Okay, so I'm going to grab a leash here, and while it is not Minji's, while it's not Minji's own leash, she does get very excited when she sees a leash. So this is going right in my pocket here. And we're going to do the park it again. However, the leash will be introduced at a later period in that park it. Good girl. Okay, so let's try that one more time. That's it. That's it. Park it. Park it. Yes. Good girl. You almost got it. Good girl. All right, so she got a little bit distracted by a smell there. That's okay. I'm going to go back and release her now since she did technically follow through. It was a little bit later than what we would hope for, but that's okay. Good park it. Minji, come. Let's try it again. Even if she's a little bit slow with completing some of the commands, we definitely don't want to tell her no or scold her for being a little bit slower or maybe a little distracted at that point. We'll just try it one more time. Okay, so that's very, very good. Now I'm going to slowly incorporate the leash as a distraction into this park it here. And like I said, while it may not be Minji's own leash, she gets very excited when she sees a leash. Signifies that she's going to be going somewhere. Very, very good. Very good. And now let's try one more time. We're going to create a little bit more distance here. Since she's doing very well, I'm maybe 7 inches away from the mat at this point. Before I was walking pretty much right up to the mat itself, pointing to where I want her to go. However, we want to make sure that in the future, we don't have to walk all the way up to the mat. We can ask Minji to park it, and she'll be able to follow through, know exactly what the command is, and stay in that position until we release her. Very, very good. Maybe she went a little bit over the mat in the beginning, but she's doing a very, very good job right now. Park it. Good park it, Minji. Good park it. Good girl. Good park it. Good park it. All right, again, very good job. Make sure you're reinforcing those commands by telling Minji, good park it. Let's try it again. I'm really going to try to create as much distance as possible here. I know we're running out of some time. She's just doing a fabulous job with this, though. Okay, so here it goes. Minji, park it. All right, so she did do pretty well there. She wasn't as much on the mat as I would have hoped, but that's okay. We don't want to tell her no because technically she is on the mat. Good park it. Good park it. However, if we need to reposition her, that's okay. We're going to do this one more time. Minji, park it. Park it. All right, one more time after that. She's probably getting a little bit tired here. Park it. Good. Well, totally missed that one. So we're going to help her with this one. Park it. There we go. Good. Good park it. Good park it. Good park it. Okay. Alright, so Minji lost a little bit of steam in that last part there. That's okay. Whenever things like this happen, when she's maybe not quite as into it as she was previously, just go right ahead and make sure that she can follow all of your little commands, your movements. Even if that means you having to go right back up to that spot and helping her park it, that's okay. Again, we want to make sure that she always ends on a positive note in regards to training. But Minji did a very, very good job with the park it. Very impressed. We're able to create some more distance this time. She did such a good job, though. Can't wait to work with her again. This is Nicole here with Minji. We've been doing a park it review, and she just did great. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Look, Minji. Good girl.